Everybody is here, so I think I can start for this week's potato salad. Here is the ingredients. This is the potato, the eggs, those haven't been boiled yet, the black pepper, pickled cucumber, the carrot, and then the sauce. So the first thing we should do is we need to boil the potato and the eggs. So the first thing we do is we need to cut the basically just cut them into pieces like that. It doesn't need to be like too round or so. So we first just cut the potatoes. So we cut the potatoes like this. After that, we use a pot and then put the inside, add some water to boil. Add water basically make it for the potatoes. You can add like more water than you need, but just don't add too much water, or the potatoes might not be cooked, which it is a big problem. So do the eggs. You need to put them into the pot, add some water, and then boil them. For the eggs, the water don't need to be exactly over. It can be like somewhat about the same height of the eggs. Now we basically need them to be boiled. I need about like 5 or 10. So at this moment, we need to prepare like a container that is big enough to put all of our potato salad into it. Or when we're stirring, it might be too much, so it can be go over the container. This is the pickled cucumber, and this is like what probably we need for the most of the seasoning. So do like the black pepper and the sauce. Uh, if you think that is not like good enough, you can add like more salt or other ingredients because this is a salad-ish stuff. So you can add like whatever vegetables or whatever meat you needed. So this time I prepared some carrot for this. You don't exactly need them, but it can make the salad to look better or taste better. So now we are just trying to boil the potato and the eggs. Like because after we boil them, we need to make them into pieces so it look like something salad-ish. Uh, this time for the potatoes, we need a spoon or something so that we can basically to I don't know, like to smash them. For the eggs, you can also just use the spoon to smash it. But if you think that is not effective enough, you can have like a plastic bag or so. So after that, you can use whatever, like your hand or other stuff, to cover it or smash it on the top, uh, to make it like be more efficient. But be careful, because after the egg was just boiled, it is pretty hot. So don't make it like hurt hurt yourself or something like that. So basically now we are just waiting for those two to be boiled. Haha. So when those two are still boiling, is there like any questions or anything that is not I didn't explain it clearly, so it basically can just ask it. So you can adjust like the fire or the heat you are because like this egg, the water is boiled, so you don't need that much heat to remain it to be boiled. So you can use like less a smaller fire, or you can lesser heat for it to maintain the state of boiling, but don't just make it too much, or sometimes the water will just kind of climb up, and then it is really terrible for that. For the eggs, because I didn't add like the water to be over the egg, so we now need to like spin it a little bit to make sure that every part of the egg was in the key or something similar to that. For potatoes, because it had a lot of starch in it. After it's boiled, it's more likely to climb up and then to basically extinguish the fire. So after the water is boiled, you can let the lid up to make sure that it have like enough space for it to release the heat. For all those wiping on it, I think it's kind of starch-ish thing, so you don't need to like take them off right now. You can do it like at a later time. And we basically don't need this, so you can just take the potato out and everything is fine. To make sure if the potato is finely cooked, you can have like something to poke on it. If you can poke through the potato, then the potato is good. Definitely for mine right now, it's not good. Like I cannot poke on it. It's too hard for me to poke through. So we still need to use them. So now if while we're still waiting for them to be boiled, we can add the other ingredients in, like just basically mix them and then stir them. Everything is fine. Like there was not much process on this, so it's fairly easy on doing it. So we can stir them first and wait for the potatoes and eggs. It is likely they still need several minutes. Or if yours was like already cooked, then you can just process them by now, or make them to be cooler so they can be easy to process. I think for me, the egg is fine. The egg is fine. It'll still need several minutes. So for me, I can now take the eggs out from the pot, take its shell off, smash it. Because after the egg is get out from the pot, it is very hot. So make sure before you are shell, use some water to wash them so that it can the temperature cool, or you can just add some water like this so let them to cool by themselves over time. So now I can just break the shell of the egg. Be careful for its heat. So if you think the temperature goes up, you can dip them into the water again. So this time they will be cooled down a little bit and it will be easier to take this shell off. Make sure that there is nothing left on this pad. For the eggs, one way you can smash them is simply by using a spoon and then trying to smash them this way. But if you think that is, if you want an easier way, is to have like a Ziploc bag and then put the eggs into the Ziploc bag. Zip it. After you zip it, you can use your hand to smash it, or you can helping tools to squish it. So I think the potato from mine is good. I'm going to start frying it. Usually, if the potato and the time for cooking them was the same, and sometimes the egg need like longer, maybe 1 or 2 minutes to be fried instead of like than potato. So it should be like pretty much the same time. This one is like an exception. Stove was not equal. The center was actually bigger than the one. So that is why it happened this way. So for this egg, after it is smashed like this way, then it is good. So you can add it into the salad mix and trying to mix them with like the pickled cucumber, and other ingredients. So like this, and we basically also need to take it out and be careful. Don't have too much water in the bowl. So if you have too much water, your potato salad is more like a potato soup-ish thing. It just not form like a salad, and that's all. So this time we can just use the spoon and just smash the potato. If you also want to use the Ziploc bag way, make sure that the temperature of the potato was not so hot, so the plastic was not damaged when you're putting it into the Ziploc bag. I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to use the spoon to smash the potatoes. So I think that works fine for me, and I think it is efficient. Actually, you don't need to smash it too finely. You can add some bigger grains of potatoes, because when people are eating salad, they're not trying to expect like a fine portion for every grain of salad, because that's not reasonable and not realistic. So when people are eating potato and the potato is cooked, they cannot like figure out the difference when they're eating it, except they see like the grain of potatoes. But I don't think people care that. So basically, if you need like other additional seasoning or other additional spices, you can also add them into the mixture by like what you want. But I'm just not going to add more of it. I think this portion is good. For what I am thinking, because cooking is a very personalized thing, it depends on your own flavor and thoughts. So if you like want maybe less ingredients on one and more ingredients on the other one, like if you don't like eggs or you don't like cucumber, you can add less. You can just don't add as much as what I add. Or if you hate pepper, let's say, or if you love maybe the eat like more salty, than I eat, so you can add other ingredients. It's just fine for people to do it as what they want. Just do what as you want. I mean, so after the potato is smashed, uh, we can just add it into the great mixture of every other ingredients. So then what we need to do is just stir it and make it kind of looks decent on that. For this time, I don't know what happened, but the container seems a little bit smaller than what I expected. So I need to stir it carefully to make sure that no other ingredients is going to fly out from my bowl and to make the table sorry. So ingredient like this is like what we have as a final product. If you want to make it like what the picture is showing on the cooking series stuff, you need a plastic wrap and something to keep the shape good, like a bowl or something. So you need the plastic wrap to be wrapped on the bowl to make sure the potato salad do form a good shape and it's not stick on the side of the bowl. So you have this plastic wrap to make it be inside the bowl. It doesn't need to be like perfectly wrapped because like no one actually saw that the curve is good or not because they don't know what is the shape of your bowl. So it's great. You do it like this, and then you add potato salad into the plastic wrapped bowl. So you make it flat to make sure it fills the bowl. So when we are trying to place it on the plate, we're going to make this over. Oh no, it flipped over too fast before I put it into the middle. But yeah, that is the shape of the potato salad. To make it look better, you can other decorations on that. Like last time I think this is like whatever with and some blueberries. Last time I made it to surround the potato salad so it looks like be in the center, and it's more easy to be seen basically. So unfortunately this time it is just not in the middle, and let's pretend it is right at the middle. So let's pretend this is what I did last time, like the beautiful potato salad is the beautiful potato salad like that. So this is like the final product. And if like you finish producing this potato salad, can you please open your camera and have a like final product be on the camera? If like you don't want to do it, you can just not open your camera. It's fine.